So I'm going to show you a quick like run through of the shipping supplies, and then kind of how to ship or how I ship. Because there's multiple different ways. Obviously, you got to do whatever works for you, of course. So we'll just start kind of with the supplies that you'll need, or might need. So of course, you'll need labels. Now, when I first started, I got these labels because I didn't have a Dymo. And basically what it is 2 of these little labels. They're on one sheet and it has a seam down the middle where you can just like rip it off. So it'll print the label on one side, and I can't remember what it printed on the other side. A packing slip or something. So I just use these, but it wastes a lot of ink. So if you're not shipping very much, this was plenty. This was fine. If you do ship more frequently, I did upgrade to the Dymo, which is this little guy. Hopefully I don't unplug it. Let me just move my camera. There's my Dymo. So that sucker spits out labels really easily, really quickly. They're these little ones. You just peel it off and you stick it on your package. I love it. So, and then the labels for that. You're supposed to use the Dymo labels. I use the knockoff Dymo labels because they're like a bajillion light years. Oh, it's just way cheaper. So I do that, and I haven't had too many issues with it. So, labels you'll need, a label printer or a normal printer, a scale for weighing. I've used scissor, packing tape. Then as far as like supplies for like putting it in, the poly mailers, you can get any kind of poly mailer on Amazon. These are great. Then you have like the Tyvek ones. I don't even know what these are like actually called. But they're like the paper ones. They're like super indestructible. You can put freaking a lot of stuff in there. Then the padded ones, just padded bubble. And then there's tons of different box sizes. So there's a medium flat rate, a large flat rate, a regional B size box, and this is a regional A size box. So I'll kind of tell you the difference. They all serve different purposes. Don't get overwhelmed. I learned it pretty quickly, and I like to think that I am not the most quick learner. Okay, so other things. I have my business card that I put in. It used to be a lot bigger. They used to be postcards and have a lot of information on it, and I've just gone down to the basic of information. And then I have big thank you stickers that I use. And when it comes to like actually packaging, so this is how I ship. I use merchandise bags. They are from storesupplywarehouse.com or storesupply.com or Store Supply Warehouse. Google it. They're merchandise bags, and they're the low density ones. So our stuff comes in bags like this. And some people, what they'll do is they'll just take this and they'll fold it over, and then they'll put like a pretty sticker on it and just use these clear bags. I personally like to, my dog needs to get out. Hold please. She's always so rude. Okay, so, where was I? Oh, so it comes in those plastic ones. I like to make it pretty, so I will put it in, I'll take it out of that clear bag and I put it in these. I know some people do like tissue paper and all this stuff. Freaking, I don't have time for that. Like, I don't think anybody really has time for that. Like, there's so many better uses of your time. So I don't use it. It's pretty, yes, but customers, they don't really. So, I don't know, as a customer, did you really care? I don't think so. So, it is really pretty, though. I will give them that. Anyways, what I do is I just, well, first, I throw in my business card in there, and then I just fold it like this. So this is how I ship. I fold it kind of into almost like a little envelope looking thing. How cute is that? These bags cost like 3 cents a bag. Maybe even not that much. I did the math the other day, I think. Yeah, they cost me 3 cents. The poly mailers, super cheap too. And then the other stuff is free. The priority stuff, of course, that you can order from USPS.com. So that is how I package my stuff. These density bags, they come in different sizes. So I have a small, which is like this big. And then I have a medium, which is which I ship like 80% of my stuff in. And then I have like large ones for like bigger ones, for like the big boxes, the big orders. But 80-90% of the time I use the medium size, which is this size. And then I just slip it in whatever I'm shipping it in, okay? So as far as shipping, this is how you decide what you ship it in. So the poly mailer is going to be for anything that you can fit in here that is under 1 pound, okay? So it's not a lot. For me, my shipping rates are $4 for 1 item, and then 2 items immediately kicks them up to $7, which is, we'll get to those. So I charge $4 for this because usually I can ship anything in here for $4 or less if it's under 1 pound. So it covers it, and I actually make a little bit of money to compensate for the other, the packing stuff. So this is anything under 1 pound, which is usually 1 item, okay? So that's what a poly mailer is. The next step up would be if it's over 1 pound, you have a couple more options. Well, all of them. But I usually go to a padded. However, I just learned that you can actually use these guys. So, but these are charged based on location. So depending on where you ship to, these might be more expensive than these. So you kind of want to play around with these two on which one's going to be more cost effective. Because this one's a flat rate. It's like $6.50. I know if you use Shipping Easy, you actually save a little money, like 20 cents a thing. So it's a lot of just like figuring it out, okay? Because it honestly depends on the location of where you ship it to. Padded, it's always going to be $6.50. Then you go to the boxes. Now the boxes, this is a regional rate A box, and this is a padded. Usually, very often, this is about the same cost as this, except for I don't have to fight to get my stuff in this. Sometimes it's just really close, but it just slips into this so much easier. So to save myself the headache, I'll pay the extra like 10, 20 cents it is to stick it in this. Again, this is the regional rate A box. So I will stick it in here because it's about the same size. It's just a little bit more convenient to get it in because I can just drop it in instead of stuffing it in something. Sometimes though, because this one is based on location, it is a little bit pricier. It can go up to like $9, and these are $6.50. So again, it's kind of just playing around with which one's cheaper. But if you can't fit it in this would be the next one, and I'm not quite sure how comparable these are. I mean, it's a lot of just like clicking to see which one is the best price, as long as it can fit in it, of course. It would be nice if it was just like, this is one price, this is the other price, whatever. But it's not. It's based on location. So regional rate A box, medium box, large box, they all look like that. They're just different sizes. The flat rate is a flat rate. The regional ones are based on location. That's the only difference. And those regional ones are the ones that fluctuate because of the location. I think that's it. So hopefully that makes sense. Start with the poly. Then you move to the padded or these Tyvek mailers, depending on location, which one's cheaper. And if it doesn't fit in those, then you have the boxes. The medium and the large flat rate are flat rates, and the regional ones, box A and B, those are based on location. Okay. Did I confuse anybody? But yeah, that's it. The only thing I could say when it comes to shipping is the more you ship, the more time consuming it is. So don't get all fancy. Don't get all crazy. I mean, it's just unnecessary. You want to make sure that your time is being used in the best way possible. I'm not a time waster. So this is like 2 seconds. Get it in, get it done. And it's cheap. 3 cents. You can't beat that. So, all right. Good luck.